What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. It's game day. So, Eagles coming out of their bye week 6 better be hungry. I know I'm ready to run through an effing wall, and they better be too. So, let's get pumped up. Let's get ready for some week 6 action. Let's get this team back on track. But I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here. You got any questions, any comments, anything on your mind? Love to hear from you. Appreciate you hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff you do. Cannot thank you enough for the support. But let's effing go. It's time to support our birds. It's time to watch this team come out. And look, this Browns team has been struggling. They've got lots of injuries. We're going to take a look at the game inactives here. And I promise you, this team, they were missing A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson. Those are important pieces. They're going to get the offense back on track. The defense. Talk about Cooper DeJean. Let's get him starting. Sounds like that might be the case here. Jalix Hunt. Let's get him some more reps. Let's see this team heading in a different direction where, look, we've already seen throughout this season flashes from the offense and defense what they can do. So let's stay patient like we talked about this offseason. May take some time with the new coordinators, new pieces. It's all right. So let's get pumped up. Let's get ready to rock and roll here. Let me show you the game inactives real quick, and then we'll jump into whatever is on your mind here. But with the Eagles, obviously Tanner McKee, that third quarterback as usual, Eli Ricks, Gates, Kennard, Keegan, the offensive lineman, and then defensive tackle Byron Young. So no surprises there. We talked about, probably Young, possibly Paris Campbell being the guys that are let go once once Anaya Smith and Sidney Brown are taken off of their respective injury lists. So no surprises. And this team, they're healthy. They got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson back. That's all that matters. And then talk about the Browns. This is a team that is truly banged up here. And, we talked about missing their safeties, Delpit and Hickman. But now Jordan Hicks is also out on that defense. So that is terrible news for them. Their center, Ethan Pocic, still out there. Dorian Thompson Robinson is their emergency quarterback, but no Quentin Jefferson, no Jamari Thrash as well. So those are their game inactives. And look, man, this is how the NFL works. People get hurt. These things do happen. And, you see the confusion from the media. They don't understand how, the Eagles aren't the same team without A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson. But I can assure you not having, some of the best players at their positions is a big deal. So having them back is great news. Room to get excited here. And this Browns team, struggle against the run. Run the effing ball with Saquon Barkley. And they're decent against pass. They got great corners here, but their safeties are missing. Let's get some work in here. Dallas Goedert, no Hicks. So we got to attack at the middle of the field. We got to attack deep. And I think, we've got the talent to do so. So big game for everybody. AJ, Devontae, Dallas. Let's effing go, Jalen Hurts. I'm pumped up, though. I think this offense, they should be able to roll. But this defense, do not let Deshaun Watson, come alive here. You got to get some pressure. I mean, we've talked about it throughout the entire bye, all season. Get some effing pressure. Let's get some turnovers here, some sacks. Let's make some big splash plays, and that's what I'm looking for here. Samuel, my man, appreciate you tuning in. Little G, let's effing go, birds. We got my man Dylan in the building. Hope you guys are all having yourselves a great morning. I'm ready to run through walls, man. I've been everywhere I've been, every store, just go birds, I'm getting so amped up for this effing game. I need these Eagles to come out swinging, baby, and I think we can do so today. And look, man, grew up there, no doubt, and we're about to whoop that ass, bro. Deshaun Watson needs to get put into the effing dirt. He's a weirdo, and he, I had to sit here for years and take so much shit for, not wanting to trade for him and wanting Jalen Hurts instead, and I want people to realize, all those people that spent all those sleepless nights thinking about me and telling me what I didn't know about football because I didn't want us to trade Jalen Hurts away for Deshaun Watson. I think they're going to taste it today, and I need Jalen Hurts to do his thing. Look, and I've seen it's a must-win. Season's over if we do it. No, it's far from that, but you want to see them coming out of the bye hungry, pissed off. I saw Nick Sirianni shaved his head right before I came on here. All right, but whatever you got to do. I don't give a shit. Come out here pissed off, and you're the better team. No excuses, no stupid penalties, no turnovers. Come out here hungry, pissed off, show the world who you are. Show yourselves, most importantly, who you are. Build on it, and you keep going throughout the season here. There's no reason for this team to struggle. And, you talk about the flashes we've seen. This defense has done great, in games. And then you've seen real stinkers at the end of the game or just the entire last game where, people are falling off left and right because of the heat, all this stuff. It just, what was going on there? So I know this is a complex defense. We've explained, it may take some time. So you had the bye. I can't explain it any better. It's time to show what you've learned. Some of these young pieces stepping up. I'm ready to rock and roll here, man. I think, this team, they should be too. So let's effing go, Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, Joe. Let's effing go. And yeah, I hope we win the toss. I hope we defer. I hope we play defense first and we put them in the dirt 3 and out, get the ball, go score a touchdown, and just don't let up from there, man. And that's what you want to see every game. But this team, they've been, obviously building something here. And I don't care what the media says. I don't care what the casual fans are saying about firing, cutting everyone. I'm not there. I really think that this team is talented enough and has the right coaching, has all the pieces to make things work to be that Super Bowl team we talk about. So you got to give it time. As we mentioned, all offseason, be patient. Be patient. Could be bumpy roads. We've seen bumpy roads. It's not 0-4, season's over. We had some injuries here, but these guys are healthy. So remember when we talked about the schedule release, hey, maybe that week 5 bye, as much as we hate it, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. And man, we got to use it because you were able to get it healthy. You have issues, so you got to work on those things. And if those issues still arise, like, the pass rush, well, you've got Howie Roseman as your GM. You've got $11.6 million in cap space. You need to go out. You need to do something. So, but we're not at that moment right now. Right now, it's okay. Has Bryce Huff learned this system more? Will he succeed? Threw a little money down on Bryce Huff getting a sack today. Yep, I'm that much of a sicko. But I want to see this team showing they've learned, their positions. And we talked about this, when we signed Huff. As much as I was excited, could he struggle in a new system? And he has struggled more than I ever thought he could. So that's unfortunate. But the kid's still very talented. We still, have hope here with this team. And maybe he and Brandon Graham, Nolan Smith, all stepping up with Josh Sweat there. Jalen Hunt getting more reps. Maybe we get some sacks today. I would love to see that. And I'd love to see Quinyon Mitchell interception as well. Maybe Cooper DeJean gets a sack, an interception, pick 6 for a touchdown. I think we talked about Cooper DeJean getting last night. Hey, I'm all about it, man. Seeing these young guys step up, that would be huge today. But your leaders as well. Hurts, AJ, Saquon, Devontae, Dallas. Go whoop some ass. Lane Johnson back. Best offensive line in the game. Let's effing go. Birds. Threw some money down on a 2-touchdown win. I told you I was going to be sick enough. Didn't throw as much money down on a 20-point win, but I'm gonna feel it, and I'm gonna put it out there in the atmosphere. I want to see an ass beating today, but every time I want to say that, then it's a close game. I want to rip my hair out. And just remember, this is the Philadelphia Eagles, but not just as much as it is the Eagles. It's the NFL, man, and anything can happen. Any team can come out and play. Some teams could, make stupid mistakes that really haunt them for the game. Anything can happen, right? That's the great part. But the greatest thing is we have the better talent here. So you have the upper hand going into this. You can't let that just be, oh, we're better. You got to go out and show it. And I think this team knows that. They've had their moments already this season that they need to learn from. Hopefully they did that in the bye week. Use this bye week to come out and whoop some ass. So for me, it could definitely be a 2-touchdown win game. It could be a 3-point win game. It could be a 10-point. It could be anywhere, obviously. That's just the way football goes. But you guys tell me, how are you feeling about it? You got any score predictions? You got any predictions on, you agree with my Cooper DeJean getting a sack, maybe a pick 6 for a touchdown? Do you think Quinyon Mitchell comes out, gets his interception? What are you guys feeling about this game? You think I think Saquon's going to have a big game. You need to run that damn ball. AJ Brown, I've got some parlays put together where AJ, Saquon tearing it up, and I'd love to see that today. So let me know how you're feeling about this game, whether it be those predictions of scores, players, whatever it may be. But either way, I'm ready. And I've seen all the whining for the last couple of weeks. I've seen fire and trade everyone. We see it every year. We know how it goes. Let's get those casuals back on board. And obviously, we are all pissed off with the way this team is played. We know, but that's why we break it down and talk about how they can fix it, rather than just everybody sucks. I hate everyone. Nick Wright's my favorite. ESP, these guys are geniuses. No, they're little bitches that don't know anything about football. So let's effing go Birds. That's where I stand. Want to know where you stand? We got Liz in here. Oh, I know where she stands. Go Birds. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I want to see from you. Give me them 2 words because, they've been talking about our birds. They've been talking, and I hear it, man. I really do. But they're going to see it, and they're going to feel it. Let's be palpable. Remember that last year, Sean Desai? Yeah, they're going to be palpable. They're going to feel it. I promise you. Time to go out here, smack the Browns right in the mouth. Let's have ourselves a great Sunday. Post-game, we'll be talking about how this team can continue to build, or we'll keep talking about whatever it is, and we'll let these little bitches find a way to move the goalpost again. Keep whining about something. Who gives a shit? It's game day. And I always wonder about these little bitch fans, the ones that, drinking their wine coolers, matching their socks and hats, just talking shit about my birds all day, every day. And, those little squirrely ass fans, they always come back after we win. And it's like, bro, why don't you just stay with the Cowboys? Stay with that style fan because you ain't built for the Eagles fan base. And, I've been hearing from them all 2 weeks here, waiting for this game. So today we go out and we whoop the hell out of these Browns. So we got Liz, we got Tiffany. I know my sickos are in here, so let me know how you're feeling about this game. You got any score predictions? You got anything else on your mind? Let's effing go. And yeah, man, how weird. I was just mentioning that, Jay, earlier here. Hey, well, whatever he's got to do, let's get it together and let's go whoop some Browns ass. Love it. 34-17. I'm all about it. Let's effing go. AJ, 2 touchdowns. Love that. I went with the Saquon 2 touchdowns at one point. Then I went with one with Saquon with 2 touchdowns and an A.J. Brown touchdown. Then I went with one with Saquon, A.J., and Jalen Hurts. Dude, I'm nuts. I'm a true sicko. I like just driving myself insane. And, we got Tiffany agreeing with the Quinyon Mitchell getting his first interception. I'm just feeling it. I think he gets that today. And Bryce Huff getting his first sack. That'd be awesome. Let's get those things happening today. Let's throw them out in the universe. Let's go birds. I want to run through a wall today, and not out of pure rage, but out of pure joy. So let's go. And that's right. My man, Tim, he knows all about them wine coolers. And well, they're going to be sitting in their little seats today. Oh boy. And then they'll come after the game. I'm actually the biggest Eagles fan. I'm going to make my YouTube video about why I love the Eagles. Yeah, we know you love them when we're winning, but here's the problem. Around these parts, we bleed green until we die, and that's win, lose, or tie. So, hey, man, no matter what happens in this game, I will be back post-game, breaking down everything that went down, what was good, what was bad, what we need to work on, all that stuff, as we do every single week. So hope to see you post-game. And if not, well, I'll catch you tomorrow for a little game recap with all the snap counts and all the PFF stuff and all that stuff you guys like seeing about the game. We'll talk about who did great, who didn't, whatever. But, it's kind of like more tailored to having the stats and stuff, the snap count with, rather than tomorrow or tonight. It's just pure initial reaction. So then Tuesday, we'll be back at it behind enemy line. So we'll keep things rolling. We do this every week, man, because no matter win, lose, or tie, it's week by week. So you got to learn from this. Hopefully you learn from that debacle against the Buccaneers. You had a bye week to get healthy, to learn. Let's effing go. That's how I feel about it. And I'm glad you ladies are with me. I want to know how you all feel about it. Tell me your player of the game, some things that you think will happen. Score prediction, whatever's on your mind. I'm all about it. And, we can't have our own fans turning on us like they do. We need to have the diehards standing up, showing everyone that there are real fans here, and we are supporting our birds. So shut them clowns up. Let's get loud. Let's get proud of our Eagles. Go whoop some ass. That's as simple as that. So post-game, we're going to be talking about this W and how we can continue to build on it. But, hey, maybe something else happens, and you guys can let me know how you feel about it either way. But you're watching this later, maybe a little bit before the game, maybe after the game, for whatever reason. Still love to hear from you. Let's effing go. And yes, the first Eagle to have 200 games. We talked about that the other day. The hell yeah, go birds. So BG is a true gem. I love that man, and maybe he'll go out and get himself a sack. I'd be all about it. So enjoy yourselves today, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles getting a big W. Let's put it out in the atmosphere. Oh, let's effing go. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need anything, a stream, you need someone to talk to, something's going on, reach out. I do it before the game because during the game, I am locked in. But after the game, I will see your asses there. If not, hope to see you tomorrow or some point next week. But let's effing go, sickos. Let's build on this. No matter what happens, I'll be back. We'll get through this. Promise you, this team, they worked on things in the bye. And we're going to find that out here in about 45 minutes, less than that. So let's effing go. But enjoy the game. I'll see you afterwards. Until then, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!